Hey, what's going on, guys? Wanted to shoot a quick video updating the video I made previously on ticker symbol TSYY. So this is a new fund that Granite Shares recently released as a part of their YieldBoost suite of funds. So just kind of a summary. The primary objective of this fund is to seek current income. So if you look at some of their other ETFs, they're very known for a lot of the leveraged products out there like TSLL, NVDL, and so forth there. But this is a new category of funds that they're starting to target, and it's kind of to compete with some of the other ones out there, such as YieldMax and so forth. But obviously the primary investment objective is to seek current income. The second investment objective is to seek exposure to the performance of one or more exchange-traded funds whose shares trade on a U.S. regulated securities exchange that seek daily leverage investment results of 2 times, 200%, the daily percentage of the common stock of Tesla in this case, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. Yeah, so they're selling puts on TSLL. I think they do have the kind of flexibility if there's other kind of leveraged products on Tesla that come out, they can kind of use those, but that's what they're using currently. We're going to look at the holdings here in a second. They have a put contract expiring this Friday. It looks like it appears to be in the money, so they're going to take a loss on that. They're going to probably have to roll it. I'm not sure. I doubt they're going to get assigned shares. They may though, but we'll see. I imagine they're probably just going to roll it to a further expiration, especially after Tesla selling off this morning after some news came out. So they are going to be paying monthly. Let's scroll down a little bit further here. They're looking to pay monthly, so we'll see. They haven't made a distribution payment yet, as they just kind of got listed on the market back in December. I think it was December 17th or 18th. Yeah, actually there it is right there. The inception date is December 18th, 2024. But yeah, so they're going to be paying monthly. TSLL, their IV is pretty high, so I imagine their yield is going to be pretty massive. Yeah, so why TSYY? The high income potential. They're selling put options or selling options on a leveraged product, so the IV is going to be really high. But do understand the risk with leveraged products like that. It started out at $25 a share. It's definitely pulled back. The market has kind of sold off the last couple weeks here. Okay, so actually take it back. They have had a distribution. There was an ex-dividend date last week of December 27th, and they actually paid that dividend out just a couple of days ago in the amount of 4 cents. They were only holding this position for like a week, so there probably was not a whole lot of income. But it looks like the yield projected is going to be 60%. We'll see. This number is probably going to fluctuate a little bit here. But yeah, I take back what I said earlier. They have had a distribution so far, and it looks like it was just a couple of days ago on the 31st. So looking at the spreadsheet here, so I just kind of downloaded their holdings. You can grab this data on their website. But the 3 holdings that they have currently right now are TSLL puts at 28.06. And if you look at the current price of Google, so you can do this by doing this, TSLL. The current price is $23.75 of TSL. So these contracts are in the money, and they have 260 of them. The 2 other positions are Treasury bills expiring in March, and then it looks like they have cash. That's probably from, selling this put here. So scrolling over, those are kind of the numbers. So yeah, that's that. Looks like their cash secured put position is roughly 6.6% of their overall portfolio. They are in 70% Treasury bills, and then 37% cash. Okay. So then if we look up total real returns. Pull that website up real quick. Zoom out a little bit here. And we look up TSYY. Okay, so since 12/31, let's actually look up 2024/12/18. Is that, it's not going to backdate the data there for us. So let's see if I can pull this up on another website. TSYY. Pull this over. Okay, so here we go. So so it's down 10% a day. Yeah, so that's not good. Tesla is definitely, let's look at what Tesla's down today. Tesla's down 7% today. Once again, there was some data that came out today. It was the annual deliveries. So the market is kind of, for Tesla, is pulling back a little bit based upon that data that came out. But let's look at, specifically, okay, so it opened up at $25. It is down to $21.69. There was a small distribution. Just kind of confirm that number. Was it like 4 cents? Yeah, so not a huge distribution there. But, according to their website, it looks like they're going to be trying to aim to get close to 60%. So stay tuned for that. This next month, so pretty much at the end of January, we'll get a real sense of what this fund is going to potentially pay, after there's been a full month of data there. So yeah, guys, that's a quick little update on TSYY. This is a new fund from Granite Shares, and it's the fund category of YieldBoost, targeting Tesla and specifically TSLL. That's what we looked at. Looks like they're selling cash secured put positions on that leveraged product. So yeah, that is that. Let me know your thoughts down below. Does this fund look interesting to you? Are you going to potentially add it to your watch list? From looking at its holdings, it's a pretty simple fund, right? It had 3 positions. So yeah, we'll see though, how it can perform going forward. The past month has been a terrible month to kind of, start a fund, right? So if we switch this back to Tesla, what has Tesla done in the past month since December 18th? December 18th was almost the peak. Okay, so let me pull down a little bit here. So they launched on December 18th, and Tesla was at 480. So since they've launched, this is December 17th, Tesla's pulled back 21%. So could they have timed the inception date any worse? I don't know. If they would have done it right here, they still would have been sitting pretty, up 5% at least, but they literally, it was almost the peak almost. I don't know exactly what the 52-week high, 488.54. So yeah, it was pretty close to that. So technically this is where they started, 440. Still though, Tesla's pulled back almost 15% since they launched their fund. So we'll see how things kind of shape out. Hopefully some more time for them to kind of manage their option positions, select their strikes and their expiration dates and stuff like that. That's the tricky thing with trying to time the market, right? You just have, especially when you're selling options, your timing is very, very important. Especially with a fund like this where they can't, I don't believe they can own the shares. I think they just have to continually roll. We'll see though, because like we talked about earlier, that position they sold on TSLL was like a 28 strike, and TSLL is currently at 23.76. So they're deep in the money on that one for sure. So we'll see though. The past 5 days, TSLL is down 35%. The past month since December 18th, down roughly 29% there. So it's definitely had to pull back, to say the least. But yeah, guys, once again, this is in regards to TSYY. It is a new fund managed by Granite Shares, targeting income, and it's going to be a part of their category of funds in YieldBoost.